Hello YouTubes and welcome to yet another Fireworks Mania devlog. Fireworks Mania is a small casual explosive simulator game where you can play around with fireworks, create beautiful fireworks shows, or maybe just blow stuff up. In these devlogs I'm briefly trying to share my journey of creating this game while having a wife, kids, a full-time day job and a dog. Aww. So let's get started. In the last devlog I created a new piece of fireworks called køkkenrulle, which is a firecracker type of fireworks. The effect I made and the model I made for it was pretty good, but I had an issue with the sound of it. It wasn't aggressive enough. This is how it sounded in the last devlog. Yeah, sure, it have kind of a bang to it and stuff like that, but it's not really what I wanted. And I really want the sounds in this game to be as good as possible. So I reached out to one of my followers on Twitter called Nikolai, because he's a sound designer and we have talked back and forth before on Twitter. So I asked him, don't you have kind of an explosion sound that isn't really an explosion, just this aggressive short bang thing that would fit nice to this one? And of course he had a suggestion. And not just a suggestion, a good one. Let me know what you think in the comment about this sound. I really like this sound for this new køkkenrulle fireworks here. Consider following Nikolai on Twitter. I will leave a link in the description, and when you're at it, also consider hitting the subscribe button on my channel here to get notified when I post more videos like this one. I'll put in a little segment here so you have time to do exactly that. And with that out of the way, let's continue with more stuff I changed in the game since last time. I've changed the fuse connection tool, so instead of clicking on each piece of fireworks you want to connect, you can just hold down the left mouse button and then just point to the fireworks you want to connect. This makes the tool a lot easier to use and also more fun. I also added a little zoom feature, so you can now click the middle mouse button and then zoom in a little, just like you know from games like DayZ. You can kind of focus on a thing in the distance. I just wanted that in the game. I don't have any real good reason for putting it other than it's fun. I also updated the material for the fireworks placeholder, so it now is a more blue color, which makes it easy to see both in the night scenes and in the day scenes. Oh yeah, and the batteries has become a little jumpy after some of the latest changes I've done. So I better fix that, because this doesn't look right. It looks fun, but not right. And with that we are actually closing in on the end of this devlog. As you might have noticed, the devlogs are becoming shorter and shorter. And that's actually because I have a lot of other stuff I do these days and the next coming weeks or month maybe. So I don't have that much time to work on the game, and therefore the devlogs are also a little shorter. So I'm actually planning on not having these weekly devlogs, but focus more on actually building the game, because as you know I'm planning on releasing this around New Year's Eve 2020. So to be able to reach that goal I have to focus a little more on the game and a little less on the devlogs. So you might see me a little more active on Discord and on Twitter, maybe on livestream on Twitch or YouTube, I don't know, and then maybe a little less active with these devlog publications. I don't know, things can change. If I had a lot of show, a lot of fun and interesting stuff, I do a video, but in general the amount of videos might go down a little and I will focus more on the actual game. Because in the end I bet most of you are more interested in the actual game and playing a fun and good game than watching these devlogs. I know these devlogs are interesting and entertaining and showing the progress, and I still want to do that, but maybe not at the same pace as I've been doing lately. Anyway, don't worry, I'll continue working on the game and hopefully see you in the next video on Twitter or on Discord or something like that. See you. Bye.